Hey guys, this is my 35-week update. I'm 35 weeks and 5 days today. Doing this on the Friday because we've just been busy the last couple of days, and every time I've tried to get time to do it, I've ended up being pushed back and I've had other things to get on and do. Again, I have Isla with me, so I might get distracted and whatnot. I have yet to do the bump shot beginning entry bit. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it later. But yeah, it's just basically because at the moment, I don't know if you can see, but in the corner, we've been doing up a wardrobe that we're going to be putting in our room. And it's in the space where I normally, you know, do the beginning bit. So, and I can't really move it by myself. And Liam's not here. So yeah, it's a bit hectic, but I thought I'd get on and do this update anyway, because I really wanted to make sure that I try and do as many of these on the, you know, run up to baby, because I hated missing. I did miss quite a few with Isla towards the end, and I want to try my hardest to not miss as many as I can this time. There's not really a huge amount to update on. I haven't had an appointment, like any appointments this week, and we haven't really bought anything baby wise, so I'll get straight into weight. My weight seems to have suddenly shot up. So I'm 8.13 at the moment, and oh my gosh, I was shocked when I stood on the scales. I was like, yeah, I'll, you know, stand on them just to see what I am this week. Yeah, I've gained 2 pounds in a week. I'm hoping that's baby's growth spurt, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because he's definitely been moving loads, and his movement has got so strong and painful. Like, he really pushes my belly to the limits. Like, I know Isla did a bit, I'm not sure if that's just because I can't remember as well, but like, he hits like my legs, my ribs, my lower area, he pushes out as far, like he literally pushes and pushes and pushes until it literally hurts, and my tummy feels sore almost, or almost bruised in places from where he's moved so much. And I'm like, okay, it means hopefully it means he's, you know, pretty strong and healthy, and I'm, you know, I'm grateful for that, don't get me wrong, but it's, yeah, it's scary at the same time. But yeah, he's definitely growing well in there, but it still might even be just that I've gained weight, I have no idea. But still, I'm still on track, so roughly about 24 pounds since the beginning that I've, you know, gained so far this pregnancy, which is scary. Definitely makes it feel a little bit more real, because I've still got, okay, less than 5 weeks, but still scary. So moving on to symptoms, my probably number one symptom this week has been heartburn. Oh my days, has it kicked up. To start with, it was like it was a slow process, or I was just getting it like every evening. It started getting worse in the evenings to the point where it was really making me feel sick, and it was burning like anything, the acid reflux, and getting like sticky burps. It was just nasty. And it was making it hard to get to sleep initially, and now it started during the day as well, like random points of the day it hurts, and oh, I know it was I had it for longer and earlier with Isla, but I feel like it's more intense this time. Like, I've suddenly got it and it's more intense. I mean, it might just be that I got used to it, I don't know. I probably got used to it last time because I know I had it longer. But yeah, it's just one of those like, why? And I'm kind of like, is it because he's, you know, grown hair in there? I know Isla had a head of hair on her when she was born. She quickly lost it, but it's very likely that he could come out with some hair too. So you never know, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if that whole heartburn and hair thing is entirely true or not. I have no idea. The other symptom that I haven't really spoken about, that I have been getting for a few weeks, but it's definitely been more this week, is cramping in my foot and legs. Like, just randomly I'll get really bad cramp in my foot, and it just won't go away, and it hurts so much. Like, normally when I get cramping before I was pregnant and everything like that, I just wiggle my toes and stuff and stretch it out and move a bit and it would go. This time no. Like, if anything, that makes the pain worse, and oh, it's just so painful. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm literally there in agony, holding my foot like, go away, Pages. You're telling me to shush. I'm talking, you. I've got a lot of pressure, obviously, on my lower area, and I'm guessing my veins and all of that sort of, my nerves, and all the connections in my legs and lower area isn't as good as normal, so I'm not too shocked. And yeah, like I said, I've had some leg cramps as well. Like I've been laying in bed and my leg will seize up, and it's just, ugh. I've definitely been getting round ligament pain still. Obviously my pelvic girdle pain is still a problem. And yeah, stretching off my tummy is feeling so torn and tight. And beginning of this week, my left side, like how I felt like a couple of weeks ago, I had that pulling, like sort of muscle feeling on my right side, happened on my left side at the beginning of this week. It makes it hard to like walk and move as much. It did ease up obviously, and it's not too bad at the moment, but it just feels like each day there's sort of like a different feeling and more stretching, more pulling. My belly just feels so, yeah, just like it can't stretch anymore. And I'm like, what? Which is ridiculous because like I said last week, it's not as big as it was with Isla, and I'm like, how it just didn't want to stretch this time, and the stretch mark cream definitely didn't help. If anything, it made it more itchy. So I've got stretch marks in the middle, and my belly's just not liking being stretched this time, whereas I felt like it coped quite well. So last time. So this week is sort of really dawned on me quite how, you know, like we're at the beginning of November now, and it's scary to think that I'm hoping to have a baby this month, like literally in a couple of weeks time, and it's made me like panic almost. Like I suddenly feel so unprepared, and however much like for such a long time I felt like, you know, it was taking ages, that this pregnancy was dragging, I suddenly feel like we're here. Like obviously I'm not ready to have this baby yet, I've still got 2 weeks at least until full term, but it's still like, oh my gosh, like I'm not quite ready, I need to get this sorted, I need to get that sorted, and it's just like stressing me out more than normal. And I think it's added pressure with obviously Christmas looming. Oh, I need to get on and get all the Christmas presents sorted because I don't want to have to be rushing around too much when baby's here. I want to be able to take time with him and family, just, you know, I know it's going to be feeding battles and getting back into some normalcy, like after having a little one, and adjusting to a new baby in our family with Isla as well. So obviously I've talked about my Braxton Hicks before, and I'm pretty sure I said the same last week, but they definitely feel like they're getting a little bit more intense. I'm getting more of them during the day now than I was before. Most of the time it was just evenings, and when I'd obviously done like a full day's work I've been, you know, busy. But yeah, it's just like they come randomly, they're really painful, they're definitely getting more intense, and it does make me, you know, panic a little bit every so often if they are quite intense. I'm like, I'm not going into early labour, am I? Please no, not yet. Like I want to still make it, you know, I feel like once I'm 37 weeks, depending on how we're doing in terms of getting stuff for him and Christmas and stuff, I might feel like, okay, right, let's, you know, try and have this baby, let's try and get him out of me. But even then I kind of see it not until like 38, 39 weeks am I going to feel like I'm ready. Obviously it's completely up to him when he comes and my body and all that side of things. But yeah, it's just like, I feel like I need to get into I want to be able to get into a state of mind where I'm like, right, yep, I can have this baby and be excited and just be able to enjoy the birth experience as much as I can. I have written up my birth plan, and I will try and do a separate video on that, giving you an overview of what I want my birth experience to be like in, you know, the most positive and happiest circumstances it could be, if that's ever going to happen. Obviously I know that birth and pregnancy can't be planned really, and that whatever will happen, but obviously this is my ideal basically. And I've also really started packing our hospital bags. I've basically done his. I do want to add a few more bits and change a few bits around and whatnot. And I've started putting mine together, but I've realised I need a bigger bag because the bag that I've got does not fit everything in. His bag is chocker, and I need to put his like blanket and a few other bits in. Fireworks this weekend, which is exciting, and like my friends my sister's...
flowers, I think.
Yeah, we've got fireworks. We're going to fireworks tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And bonfire night.
We'll go with fireworks.
I'm not sure. I think Lysandra might be coming.
Lysandra coming.
And Nikki.
Nikki.
Lottie.
Lottie.
Yeah, we're going to go see fireworks and bonfires.
And
tomorrow.
Isla come.
And Isla come. And Mummy and Daddy.
And okay, we're a bit better fireworks.
Loki's not... Well, I know what you mean. Loki barks, doesn't he?
Woof!
Yeah.
Woof!
Loki barks at fireworks. Yeah. But yeah, we've got fireworks and bonfire night tomorrow. And my friend's birthday and my sister's birthday next weekend. So we've still got a lot going on, and we're also planning on doing a bit more Christmas shopping tomorrow. So, and I'll probably get a few more bits of the hospital bags. So yeah, got a lot going on. It's a busy time of year, and that's what I think is making that, you know, adding the pressure to I'm having a baby soon. It's scary. Oh, I'm gonna have 2 children. 2 of the monkeys running around eventually. I think that's very much everything. Like I said, I'll try and update you guys on my birth plan. I'll try and do the video, and eventually obviously I'll do a what's in my hospital bag videos once I've sorted them properly. Yeah. So thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.